Joe, welcome to Belgrade.
Thank you.
Your city, no?
Yes, kind of. Yes, yes.
I guess your favorite place to play basketball, you know?
Yes.
One of.
No, definitely my favorite place. Yes, for sure.
You're lucky these 2 years because you're coming here 3 times a year.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's more, you know,
I don't know for how long, but 3 times for sure.
Listen, I have one question for start. Many people don't know how you come to Partizan. Explain me the situation after, you know, playing 1 year in 1 month in Valencia.
In Valencia. So
What happened after that?
I started the season in France, and it was not so good, to be honest. I mean, the club was pretty good, but for the young players, you know, I felt like I will never be able to really improve, or it will take so much time. So I had the opportunity to go to Valencia for, I was like, at this time we call this, I don't know if this exists still, medical joker, I don't know. So someone was injured and then you go there to play instead of him for the time of his injury. So I went there and Perasovic was the coach. He liked me a lot. He wanted to keep me, but basically they didn't have any spot to sign another big. So, and at this time also I started to work with Peja and Miško, and I mean the combination of these two factors bring me to Partizan, and everything starts from right before Christmas, I believe. So I missed one little part of the season, and then everything starts like this.
Who approached to you, Partizan, or agents put you in the Partizan? It's very strange at that time, you know, the foreigners, like, US foreigners.
Sure. Not many European, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, not many young, especially French guys, you know. So
yeah.
I guess I have to give credit also to my agent, but I think it's a combination of, as I told you, of agency and the fact that also Perasovic, I remember Perasovic told me that he will call Dule. So
Dule, okay.
I think the combination of these two things bring me to Partizan.
Did you, at any time, and back of the time, at that moment, did you doubt about the Partizan, Belgrade, what I'm going to do over there?
No, you know, when I get here, I mean, my first experience away from France was a little bit tough for me because I didn't speak really good English. I didn't speak, of course, Serbian or Spanish. So, you know, it was a combination of hands, a few words of English, and but also when it comes to basketball, I mean, it's not so complicated. You know, you don't have to be. I mean, you don't have to have a perfect English to understand what you need to do.
Yeah, especially on the court, yeah.
So, but you know, I was really happy. 2 years before I arrived in Partizan, you know, we were in Paris when Partizan played the Final Four, and we were joking about like, hey, one day we will play to Partizan, but it was a joke, to be honest. Like I never thought this could be possible. So
basically, you one of the first French players first French player who play in Partizan.
Yeah, with Leo, yes.
Yeah. So basically, you guys opened the door for many French players.
Yes,
yes. So, did somebody call you about, you know, to ask you about your experience?
Not really, because you know, when I get to Partizan, like French players start to play away from France. You know, it was. I mean, some of them play before away, but it was not so popular. So from this time, like French players used to go more and more away from France to play everywhere. But you know, I have always talked good about Partizan, so I think all French players knew that they're gonna be just fine here, and I think everybody liked it.
Including better players when they left the Partizan. You left to Russia after for the NBA. You know, the Lesort became one of the best European centers on that position. So that experience is very good. Actually, we are in the middle of, not in the middle of, end of the biggest thing in the United States. You have been traded many times in Europe and NBA, maybe 2 or 3 times, if I'm not, 2 times. Luka Doncic, Anthony Davis. I'm not asking you about the trade. I'm asking you about the feelings about that moment that somebody came to you and said you have to go to play another place.
I guess it's different when you are Anthony Davis or Luka
Yeah,
Doncic.
for sure, but you know, it's the same. You have to go to play another
And
place.
when
you
you
know?
were Žofri, I mean, I didn't like it really. That was one of the reasons why. When I get traded only one time, by the way.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about it. But it has been tough for me because as stupid European, you know, like when you're somewhere, you try to make your teammates friend, to be part of a team, and it's tough when you feel good somewhere, especially when I get traded from OKC. I was feeling great there. We were having a good season. I was really disappointed to leave middle of the year. So I was like, okay, let's see which kind of contract I signed, because I was playing. I was not playing 25 minutes a game, but I was playing every game, and I was like, okay, let's see what next year is coming up with. So I signed to San Antonio. I was pretty happy because it was, I mean, it's San Antonio.
Also the French place,
yes.
Argentinian French place, you know, Brazilian too.
But I was also like in a state of mind where I was, okay, either I really step up in NBA, or if it stay more or less the same, I will go back to Europe and enjoy playing more and have more responsibility. So San Antonio was great, but also at this time Pau Gasol, Aldridge, Rudy Gay, blah blah blah. So I play also a little bit, but again I didn't go to the next level, and I was like, okay, now it's time to.
Yeah, definitely you came back to the Europe as a better player, you know, and more experience and.
No, plus I don't know if I came back as a better player, but.
No, for sure.
Yeah, probably, but you know, it's also good to reach your goal when you. I mean, when you're a kid, you got some goals, and it's always very nice to reach them. So
some players go to the NBA and coming back to the Europe on the same place. So you're not. You're not. You get back.
Sure.
You went to Turkey.
No, but I had the chance to. I had the chance to play in NBA. You know, some guys, even sometimes, like some guys are super good in Europe, and they go in NBA for some reason they really never play. I had the chance and the opportunity to play a little bit. So
your case is that you went to the NBA with the, you know, like players who played in your
Europe,
team.
Yeah.
What do you think about the young kids who's going to the NBA without any European experience, just because they look like in future? Yeah,
the time changed. You know, like before. I mean, maybe European basketball was not as strong as it's now. Maybe just like there, it's maybe also not as strong as before. I don't know, but for some reason, some guys just go there and they basically got some talent, but no experience because they never really play at a really high level. I don't know, you know, maybe it's good for them, maybe it's not, I don't know.
There is, you know, many cases that a player coming back and not ridiculous on the court, but, you know, like a rookie here in EuroLeague, for example. Compare me the quality of the EuroLeague last 2 or 3 years. Do you think that the level is going down, level last year or this year is going down, or up or going down?
No, I think it's going up, you know. I think the players are more and more talented. The team are stronger and stronger. But I also think that I'm not sure NBA is going in the same direction.
Same direction, yeah.
I think it's
both leagues are, you know.
One, I mean, to me, European basketball is going up, and their basketball. This is my opinion. I might be wrong, but when you see European competition, like the difference is decreasing every 2-3 years. You can see it,
meaning that the European players are mega stars in the NBA.
Sure.
You think that we are approaching with our, fundamentals and our, criteria about system, a little bit more to the NBA, and you have Jokic, Doncic, Antetokounmpo, MVPs, All Stars. Maybe we are doing the better job than they are doing with the young players.
Maybe it's tough to say.
Yeah.
I think we are talking also about like the really best player of in the world. But I think there is also those middle players, who are not talented enough to become superstar in NBA, but just by our approach of basketball, much more strict, much more smart, make those players be able to play at a really high level in EuroLeague, and make some maybe American little bit more talented, who didn't have this approach as a player, in a younger age, struggling.
Yeah.
This is my opinion. Many times we bring American who play a little bit in NBA, but who are not really good, but just like talented enough to make it to the NBA, and we bring them to Europe, and they are struggling because the game is different. Like the coach gonna give you 65 information to remember, and don't shoot here, you have to shoot blah blah blah, and so the game is really different.
Who is, for your? I need your opinion. Who is the player in the EuroLeague? It's a tough question. Who can go to play in the NBA immediately and have an important role? There is a player in EuroLeague like this? Depends of the,
I mean, there is many guys, It's just about, it's just also about like how much NBA teams want to bring them and how much they want to give them confidence. But I mean, I can go through each team.
Okay, there is a,
each team of EuroLeague, and I believe I can find players. Our Theo Maledon. I mean, I don't understand how he's in Europe.
Great.
But by the way he play, I don't know why he didn't play in US.
It's a great season. He's doing the great season.
I don't know. You talk about Partizan. There is the guards, the bigs.
Yeah.
They could have. You talk about Zvezda. There is. I can find some players too. I mean, every team there is guys. It's also depending on how American staff is seeing you and how much they want to make you play also.
Is different approach to the player between European American coaches?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, depends which.
Tell me one thing, most important thing, or two. They let you more freedom. They let you
a lot of freedom.
Yeah.
They play much more before the game than. They don't react so much during the game, They have their game plan and then just follow it all game long. And then if they have to change, it will not be for the next game. It will be after 5, 6 different, loss in few games, They're not going to change their mind really quick. In Europe, it's so much stressful, so much coach, you turn the ball over one time, it's over for the game because he put in his mind then you're not ready and he's gonna try somebody else, and the roster are big, and so this is.
There is no Dula Željko in NBA. No, actually,
I don't know.
Actually, no.
I don't think they won't, and I'm not sure they are. They are made to be a coach, to be coached there. Too different.
Okay, Joe, thank you for your time.
Welcome.
Wish you the good luck and health for the end of the season.
Yes.
One more question. Your future?
My future?
Present, or you have some plans for the future?
I already say, I'm not shy to say about it. I'm 33 now, so unfortunately I'm getting closer from the end than from the beginning. I always said, and I had the wish to play again for Partizan. So, if I had the chance, I will play again for Partizan. If not, I will.
Oh, that's great
I will continue as long as it's possible, as long as my legs.
That's good news for the. For
as long as my legs keep me playing.
Somebody back of the last 4 or 5 years back, somebody contact you?
I found out, and it was true about 2-3 years ago. When I was in Žalgiris, didn't happen. I already tell some people the reason didn't happen at this time, but I had 2 more years contract with Žalgiris anyway, so.
Okay.
You know, since then, not really. So I already tell everybody about this, also personally, and let's see.
The best. Wish you the best. Healthy, and I wish you the parties.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.